So what's up? Alright, today we're going to do a little documentation versus creation, which I normally do tutorials and stuff as I build my cars. So the backstory of today, and it's been a few weeks coming. The backstory of today is this has been a few weeks in the works. So I mentioned, I guess it's really been since the beginning of my Project Jotman, my 80 Mustang build, notchback build. I've been wanting to do a wide body on this, and I guess that was my long-term goal. It's always where I wanted to build it. I love the look of 315s on each corner of the car, and I wanted to get there. So I think a wide body was the way I was going to go, and I really didn't know when I was going to do it, or I don't know how I was going to do it. So I started looking around, came across the Maier Racing. There seemed to be the go-to stuff. A few people have the cars. They're mostly Aero Mustangs, so anybody has it. I haven't found much for the 4i cars. So I won't say I'm going to be the first, because just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not there. But it'll be the first time I've ever done it. So I was looking around, and I was going to buy a Maier kit over the winter and put it on. Winter being, let's see, what is this, May, so it's being like 6 months from now I was going to buy it. Well, they ended up having a sale, a spring sale, which was basically buy any front set of fenders, get the rear fenders for like $100. So it was like almost like 40% off the kit. So I went ahead and bought it. And I was going to drive down and film driving down to pick it up and that. And then timing just didn't work out to where a bunch of stuff was going on. So a couple weeks ago, they arranged shipping. And it was supposed to leave on a Thursday, be at my house or close to my house and my in-laws on like Monday or Tuesday. Well, I think nothing happened Thursday. It sat on the dock. Nothing happened Friday. It sat on the dock. Talked to them Monday, and the shipping company they had contracted through to get it up to me, like 6 hours north of them where I am. Anyway, they couldn't get it to me, basically. And I don't know why, but that's okay. So back and forth talking now with Maier. So we ended up finding that they could get it to Medford, which is 2 hours west of me by drive. So anyway, they got it situated, shipped out, and they dropped it in San Francisco. It actually flew all the way to Portland, which is now 6 hours north, like 12 hours from them, or 10 hours. And then they tried to put it on a truck to go to Tillamook, the shipping company did, which, if you look on a map, Tillamook is the farthest, almost the farthest northwest corner of the state, like 8 hours from me. So this is getting just kind of worse. So anyway, they shifted from Portland on Monday, and the Portland office told me it would be there Tuesday, guaranteed for pickup, which was yesterday. So I arranged a truck, because our Suburban's still in the shop for the transmission work. I got a truck from my in-laws. We drove all the way over. It's about a 2-hour drive. Got over there, and the shipping company said, yeah, it's here, it's still in the truck, come back tomorrow. So we had already arranged to go over there and drop off a bunch of other stuff to make a trip worth it. So we drove back last night, and today I'm going over there in my little car, because I don't have a truck anymore. Well, the box itself is 57 by 34 by 21, I think, if I remember right. It's big. It's a body kit. Well, guess what size my car is? Damn near 57 by 34 by 21. So this box is 55 pounds, and it's barely gonna fit in this car. So this is gonna be an epic ride home. So today's adventure is just documenting the trip over there, getting the box in there. I've got to get gas on the way. After I pick up the box, I'm gonna eat lunch. I've got a teleconference, and all the while I still got to manage emails and phone calls if they happen, and it's illegal to use your phone while driving. So anytime my phone rings, I've got to stop, pull over, answer it, do whatever I need to do. So this is going to turn into a 6-hour journey by the time it's all over with. So today is documentation for wide body madness.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history.
When last time you said Phil?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you. Did you know it's illegal to pump your own gas in Oregon? I bet most people didn't know that. But now you do. Don't pump your own gas in Oregon. We have attendance for that.
Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain.
Alright, so a quick stop here at a rest stop, kind of in between, about 45 miles from Medford. So you can see behind me, there's what looks like a lake, and no, that's not a lake. It's actually, in the winter, this is a snow park. So I think we're in the 6,000 foot range up here at least, and this fills up with feet of snow, and they run snowmobiles all winter. The last 2 years, we have caught up. We got 2 years ago, we were in a drought. The last 2 winters, I know at our place, we've received over 60 inches of snow, so up here it really fills up. So we've got a lot of snow up here in the winters, and then in the summers, this normally dries out. You can ride dirt bikes and stuff up here, but right now it's still full of water. Moving on! So I have said on many occasions, the Nissan Versa is roomy as hell. So the box didn't fit, but I just took everything out and left the box here at the pickup depot here in Medford. So everything fits. I'm gonna get it home. It's wrapped well, packaged, no problem. Great job packaging to Maier. Unfortunately, the box with the seats always slid up. I couldn't even fit in here just because of the size and the shape of the box, really, and that's what killed it. So anyway, it's on to get some lunch and turn and burn for the house. Alright, so lunch is done. Oh, I stopped at Taco Bell. Good lunch. The double dilla. The double dilla combo. You ever smelled new fiberglass? Imagine sitting in a 100-degree car with fresh fiberglass. Oh, the smell. Oh. I'm about to ride with the windows down on the way home. It's 100 miles. Alright, so I got home safe and sound, no problems on the drive. The parts got a little scuffed up, but I think it's going to be fine. It should be no big deal. Now it's just from vibrating on the roads and that stuff. So you can see they're kind of sitting down here on the ground. I've got them stacked up, and I got to try to put them on a little bit, just a little bit. I just want to clamp them on there and look at it. And let me show you a picture of the concept I kind of drew up in my head of what really started me building this car and where it sits. I really hope it's going to turn out like I have in my head or better. So now if you follow my Instagram, you know this is something that I did a while ago, and I put this up maybe over a year ago of what I was looking for. So this is kind of a top view. And this is just hand drawn, mostly drawn out of some magazines and stuff. And then this was the 80 fascia with a Cobra bottom, and then just kind of drawn in there. So here's at least the car itself. So the front fender's on there. I've obviously got the rear one setting on the car. I've been kind of tinkering, setting it up there. But that's how the pieces come in. So just setting it there just to kind of get a good look at it. So with those pieces in place, just kind of tinkering in the garage, the question is, will my hand-drawn, poorly artist sketches actually turn into something? So I've got a little bit of wide body madness. I still have a long way to go to get this car to even drive. So I'm going to put these back in plastic, put them up in storage so I can work on those this winter. But if you're interested in seeing where I've come from and where I am, I'm going to put up something every week, getting this car up and running, hopefully driving before snow sets in. And then this winter I'm doing the wide body, obviously. Going to leave it black. I may just paint these with a satin clear coat, something matte or something like that, so it's not shiny, kind of matches the car. Doing a 5-lug swap. Obviously got some big wheels coming up, probably some 10 to 11 inch wide with some 315s at all 4 corners. Whew, I got a lot of stuff to do, but that's it for this time, and we'll see you next time.